And I'm back. So why are they going to take somebody who's not, 99 or 100% of a match when there are so many people applying for this job? All they have to do is keep digging into the pool of applications. Literally, if you aren't, and it's not only being a match. When they ask you these questions, there's it's like a point system. That guy's jotting down. If somebody's writing down everything you say, you're done. I don't think you're getting that. Just job interviews are useless. They're useless. You literally have some asshole, and he's an asshole because a lot of you people have worked for Walmart, have worked for Target, have worked for other big retail chains that are watching this, and the kind of asshole you have to be to become an assistant manager or an HR manager or a hiring manager. To get that high up in the food chain, you literally have to sell your soul, man. You sell your soul. You're the guy that tells people they can't have vacation time. You're the guy that tells people they're fired. You're the guy or girl, or the they, them, these days also, that, you don't care about your family, because you're never around them, because you will come into work whenever they beck and call you to. And this is the kind of thing that occurs when you make money, the priority in your life, okay? And when you've set yourself up to need a lot of money, having kids too early, having a big house that you gotta fill with shit, having a really expensive car. You guys can, you saw him take a swipe at me there? That's what I was talking about. You guys can, criticize people like me all you want for living in an RV and driving a 1991 Accord, but my car is paid for, okay? It's paid for. She eats my lunch now and then, but so what? She's a good car, okay? This place, it'll be paid for in a couple more years, and it is a suitable place for me to live. I enjoy it. All right. I'm not. I have had a vasectomy. This was okayed by my girlfriend, and children are just not going to be a problem or a hassle in my life, because I think the idea that you have to have children to be happy and complete is just utter bullshit. Okay, but the people that you're going to be dealing with when you're trying to get a job, that fucking asshole who's sitting across the table from you is judging you. He's judging you, and he's trying to decide if you're going to be the right type of personality, the right type of person in 15 minutes. In 15 minutes. Not even seeing the work you can do. Not once during any of the interviews I've had recently. I did have an interview with the school district where my experience came up, but the last few interviews I've had, nobody's brought that up. It's like nobody has even cared. Okay? Because the fact is, if you're going to go work for the Walmarts of the world or the Targets of the world or whatever, they can teach a monkey how to do that job in 2 weeks. Okay? That's all there is to it. Anybody can do this job, and if they don't learn how to do it sufficiently in 3 months, we're going to get rid of them anyway. And they'll have gotten some work done while they were here, at the very least. Okay? And this is how these people are looking at this. So screw your experience. Okay? We're gonna tick these little things off of our little question list that we're gonna read every single candidate who comes in here, and anybody who scores less than 99% is gonna be fucked. And if you don't score a perfect 100%, you're gonna have to go through a second interview. And if you don't get all the boxes ticked on that interview, then you're done then. Okay? That's how it is now. I hate to tell all you people this that may not realize it. If you do realize this, congratulations. But it's completely screwed and completely broken. And don't tell me that you're not walking through like Walmart or whatever saying, how the fuck did this guy get this job? It's because it's because the manager's his cousin or uncle, or he just, was that right personality. They didn't give a shit about the experience that he had or how he looked or whatever. He just answered the questions the right way. Hate to say it, but this is becoming more and more evident to me the more that I do this. Okay? And I completely agree. It is a very sad thing, a very sad state of affairs. I think it's very unjust. What I think companies should do is go based on experience, because really, who cares how I am at the interview? It's an interview. Okay. I have 4 years in retail customer service and another 10 years in customer service through call centers. I also taught for 3 years in China, and those of you who have taught in the English training center world in China know that that's customer service. I have a great deal of customer service, and my customer service was never complained about. I'm a good customer service representative, either in retail or otherwise. Okay? And if what they want is a good customer service representative, I'd be one. But, maybe I don't display that at the interview. But how do I, it's like, how interviews essentially encourage you to lie. You ought to watch some of those YouTube videos about, like, if everybody was honest at a job interview, because they're hilarious and they have a lot of truth, right? Well, why do you want to work for our company, dude? The paycheck. I need a paycheck. I want a paycheck. I want some benefits. I would hope to have a decent schedule. And that's another thing you should just never talk about. Just at your interviews, never ask about schedules. Never ask about vacation time. Never, ever say that you're going to need time off, even if it's true. Okay? Just wait till you're in. Wait till you're in to do all that. All right? Don't even ask how much the job pays. Just forget to ask. Make that like the last thing you ask. Like, by the way, I neglected to ask what's the pay for the job. Just make like you don't even give a shit. Because you can almost always tell when the interview has taken a turn. Okay, at some point you might think like you're in the running, and then you say, like I said, all you have to do is say if you've interviewed for another branch of that company, like 2 bimbos, and your first bimbo interview was 2 weeks ago. Don't say that, because I think that really is what lost me the North Richland Hills position. If I had just asked all the same questions, rather than being frustrated by the whole affair, if I just asked all the same questions that I already knew the answers to, that probably would have gotten me somewhere. Because the way the guy's going to see it is, if Arlington didn't want you, then why do I? So, I guess that turned into a little bit of a rant, but And I've got to be honest, I've had a lot more luck getting jobs. All the jobs I've gotten, I had female interviewers. And I think that that's because men like boobies. I hate to say that, but I think that that's what it really comes down to, in a lot of cases, depending on what you're applying for. Women tend to be, I think, a little better interviewers, and in some cases, judges of character. So, you know, just be... This cat's attacking me. He does this. Like, he wants up, and then he attacks me. Like, yep, see? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I have to deal with now. Joseph, go down. It's a mystery. I don't quite get it. Anyway, I hope that helped. Sorry it was 2 videos. I'm really trying to make my videos a little bit shorter, but I also haven't put any content up for a while, so I'm trying to give you guys a really good bit of content. Anyway, goemonronin signing out. Good luck.